Hello, everyone. Let's listen to a story about a whale and that whale's dad. This is called Following Papa's Song. You see all the bright colors? Isn't that neat how the sun shines down into the ocean? And when it shines down on the water, it makes the water look brightly colored at the top. It doesn't look quite blue if you're under the water and you look up, it kind of changes colors, especially as the sun starts to go down and it sets. So that water can change different colors based on the light and how far down in the ocean that it is. The further down you are, the darker it is. And the higher up you are, the lighter it is, the more you can see under the water. At dawn, Little Blue nuzzled alongside Papa and asked, "Is it time?"
"Listen for the other whales," said Papa. "When you hear their call, we'll know it's time to go."
Which one's the Papa? Is it this little guy? Nah, that's the Papa. This is the little guy. Little Blue listened to the peaceful quiet that whispered through the morning air. "Papa," asked Little Blue, "are we going very far?"
"Yes, Little Blue, we will travel farther than we have ever gone before."
They're traveling, huh? "But Papa, how will we know which way to go?"
"We'll follow the song of the whales, Little Blue, just like our family has for years upon years."
Oh, look at those shapes. What are those called again? Do you remember? Those are shadows. So the shadows of them, of the whales. Papa moved off with a big sweep of his tail and Little Blue wiggled to follow. "Papa," said Little Blue, "how do you swim so fast?"
"When you are big, Little Blue, your tail will carry you quickly, too."
Look at his giant tail. "When I am big, Papa, will I still hear your song?"
"Yes, Little Blue, if you listen closely, you will always hear my song."
Little Blue heard a sound from far off and said, "I hear the other whales, Papa. I hear them."
"Yes, Little Blue, now it's time to begin our journey."
Papa's voice echoed across the sea, through the liquid light, and deep into the mysterious black. See how it's light up here? And as they get further down, it gets darker and darker and darker. Little Blue followed Papa's song and asked, What's there, Papa? Where we can't see?"
"Ahead is our summer feeding ground, Little Blue, and below us is a magical world," said Papa. "But far below, it is very, very dark."
As they traveled, Little Blue dreamed of what lay below and saw a flash in the darkness. What do you think he's going to do? With a whoosh of a tail, Little Blue followed the flickering light and dove down into the cool water. So he decided to go down, 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 down. You think he's going to get separated? Uh-oh. Everything was magical, just like Papa had said. Little Blue went deeper. Look at all the cool things. There's jellyfish. There's a school of fish. Remember, a school of fish is a bunch of fish that travel together. What's that guy called again? You remember? Manta ray or stingray? What's that? Sea turtle? An octopus? More schools of fish. And there's a dolphin. Some dolphins. Far below, it was cold and dark and silent. "Papa, where are you?" cried Little Blue. "Where are you?" But Little Blue's small voice was lost in the darkness. Then Little Blue remembered what Papa said and listened.
Little blue, little blue.
What did he hear? Is that Papa's song? Little Blue followed the path of Papa's song and rose up from the deep. Together they soared into the light. Look at that. And sang Papa's song across the evening sea. The end. So there's a few cool things about this story. One is the fact that they're traveling, and that is very common for whales and sharks and other animals. It's called migrating, and they travel from one place to another in certain times of the year because of the weather and the temperature and the types of food or creatures that live in certain places at different times. If their food source moves, then they're going to move to follow with it at a certain time of year. So that's what these whales are doing. They're traveling from one place to another to get ready for the summer. Now, the other thing is, remember I said up high, the light is it's a lot easier to see everything, and there are a lot more creatures up in this part of the ocean. But as it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, it gets darker and darker and darker, and there are a lot less creatures that live that far below. There are some, but the further down you get, the less and less there are, and the less light there is. Was it kind of sad that he got separated from his dad? But it's really important that his dad gave him some tips or some tools to figure out what to do if he were to get lost. Where is he supposed to go if he gets lost, or what is he supposed to do? He said to do what? To listen for what? His song, to listen for his voice. So he followed his voice. He listened to his dad's words, and his dad told him to listen for his voice. Now you might have some rules too. If you were at the store and you got separated from your parents, maybe your parents have rules for you. Maybe they say you need to go up to the register and find somebody that works there and say, hey, I'm lost. Okay? You need to think of come up with some rules with you and your family to figure out what to do if you get separated or lost from your loved ones. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it does, you need to come up with some ways that you can keep yourself safe, or to find ways to get back to your mom, dad, or whoever it is that is watching you at the time. Have a great day.